Music stands as one of the most peculiar and intriguing aspects of human life. People dedicate countless hours to listening to it, and entire industries revolve around it. It holds the power to evoke tears, stir nostalgia, or instantly reshape our mood. Yet no one can pinpoint exactly why music exists. Food, shelter, and language are essential for survival. But music, it can't be eaten. It won't shelter you. Humanity wouldn't vanish if music were to disappear. So why does every culture around the globe craft it? Why do humans invest so much in arranging sounds? Herein lies the curiosity. Music wasn't something that spread from one culture to all others. It emerged independently among the ancient Greeks, the Egyptians, indigenous tribes in the Amazon, as well as in China, India, Africa, and the Americas. These groups never encountered each other, shared no language, trade, or contact, yet all developed music. This isn't mere chance. It's a significant pattern, suggesting something far deeper at work. The answer might be that no one ever set out to create music. Instead, music could be an accidental masterstroke in human history. To grasp why, we must journey back to an era preceding the conception of songs, albums, instruments, before anyone identified as a musician. A time when scattered human groups inhabited vast landscapes. Life was a struggle. Food was not always available. Dangers lurked everywhere. Survival primarily hinged on the collaboration with others, as humans have a unique knack for cooperation, outstripping nearly any other species. But with cooperation comes challenges. How do you soothe a distressed child? Convey emotions when language lacks sophistication? Foster trust within a group? Recall vital information? Unite a multitude to act together? Creating music wasn't the aim, it was solving these challenges. Music might have evolved inadvertently. Consider infants, an especially intriguing start. Across the globe, parents instinctually modify their voices with babies. Varied nations, languages, cultures, yet the actions converge. Voices soften, rhythms settle into predictable patterns, and pitches see notable rises and falls. The speech begins to mimic singing, prompting reactions from babies. Well before they grasp words, infants perceive rhythm and melody. Soothing tones calm them, playful sounds engage them, and lullabies induce sleep. Thus, humans conveyed emotional intent through musical tones before language could shoulder the full burden. It's not labeled as music, but a vital fragment of the mystery is present. Another fragment soon surfaces. Picture a group encircling a campfire 50,000 years back. Evening has descended, hunts are completed, somebody taps a stick against a rock. When another joins in, a simple chant emerges. Gradually, the entire gathering joins the rhythm, sounds intertwining into a shared experience. While it may seem like simple noise-making around a fire, there's a remarkable occurrence underneath. Scientists have consistently observed that creating music together alters interpersonal feelings. Strangers singing together often develop heightened trust. Harmonizing movements foster cooperation. Even breathing rhythms can align. Imagine that, a solitary act of sound-making nurtures a unified group spirit. Nobody believes they've crafted music. They're cementing social connections. Another vital portion of the puzzle. Then, memory presents a distinct hurdle, more complex than it seems. Forgetting what we ate days ago is common, yet many can recite lyrics they haven't encountered for years, even decades. Music uniquely structures information, aiding retention. Pre-literacy, this influenced survival. Knowing which berries are dangerous, where water appears during droughts, or the annual migratory path mattered vitally. But recording this knowledge was challenging without writing. Rhythm offered an effective mnemonic device. Across various civilizations, critical information often tied to songs, chants, and rhythmic tales, not as attempts at art, but for efficacy and retention. Music rendered facts memorable. Another piece fits in, the rhythm of toil. Humanity's link with rhythm is peculiar, perceptible anywhere from crowds and concerts to sports and leisurely strolling. Natural synchronization abounds. Practicality discovered this long ago, particularly by sailors managing massive ships with ropes requiring synchronized effort. If effort misaligned, tasks became hard. Rhythmic sea shanties arose, not as entertainment, but to ease collective labor. Pull, pull, pull. Voices matched tasks. Similar principles resonate through history. Farmers, builders, rowers, laborers, rhythm synchronizing efforts time and again. Here's something fascinating. Rhythm isn't just functional, it's pleasurable. Studies show rhythmic exposure stimulates deep-seated brain reward pathways. What facilitates coordination also brings joy, drawing repetition across generations. At last, developments occur. None aim to create music. A parent sings to a baby, another tells a tale, forging bonds, coordinating tasks. They appear disparate activities, yet share a core: rhythm, melody, repetition, communal sound. Slowly they inch toward convergence. Generations observe these disparate practices. Mothers singing, chant-fueled fireside gatherings, synchronized laborers, melodious storytellers, all unaware yet inching toward a shared end. The human mind intuits rhythm, melody, repetition, shared encounters, noticing and amalgamating them universally. The brain cherishes them, resulting in their emergence, growth, and convergence, until integration dawns. Chants acquire melody, lullabies introduce rhythm, work songs gain harmony. The scattered elements find coherence, converging into a unity we recognize as music. Proof lies in archaeological revelations. Artifacts over 35,000 years old, flutes crafted from bird bones and ivory. Imagine the commitment, they're carving flutes amidst survival's toil. Clearly, music was essential. Music's uniqueness arises because it was never deliberately invented. There's no celebrated first musician, no historic moment music was declared essential, quietly arising from an amalgam of human actions. A lullaby here, a work rhythm there, melodic storytelling, all threading over epochs until a universal form of organized sound emerged, capable of emotive expression, knowledge preservation, fostered community, and guided collective action. Humans expanded beyond initial musical origins. Music permeated faith, festivities, self-identity, and artistry. Pivotal life moments often resonate with music. A wedding waltz, a morning requiem, an anthem's dignity, tunes invoking distant memories. Few entities so deeply influence human sentiment as music. Perhaps it's because music wasn't crafted for singular aims. It grew from multifaceted human needs: communication, connection, memory, teamwork. Without grand designs, human solutions evolved across ages. Thus, music became one of humanity's most enthralling achievements. Next time a tune preoccupies your mind, remember why music exists might revolve less around enjoyment than centuries of collaborative existence, inadvertently birthing music.